Hi, I'm Eamon Kelly. I'm the Chief Futurist of Deloitte. This is a very critical moment for human life and planet Earth, frankly. Some of the most fundamental dimensions of how we live in the planet together are changing. Obviously, technology is a huge driver of very significant change. What we've created in recent years, over the last 5-6 decades, in terms of the digital technology system, is truly extraordinary and it's changing everything. Normally, societies determine what will we do with this technology. The technologies are so powerful, they're changing the society even whether we intend it or not. And so if you look at the technological dimensions of this, technology's already created new worlds. It's created an informed world that is also characterized by massive misinformation. It's created a connected world that's also characterized by tremendous fragmentation. And it's now on the brink of creating 5 new worlds. I call the first one the inner world, where technology comes inside, mingles with life, and not just creates radical wellness and health opportunities, but actually enhances humanity for better and for worse. The second major world that I see coming is what we call mirror world, which is, some are calling it the metaverse. It's also the next generation of the Internet of Things, of digital twins. It's essentially a digital version of the physical world that enables us to activate change in the physical world remotely and participate, communicate, collaborate. The third world is off-world, which is a lot of people, when they think about space, they think about billionaires and tourism, and those are important and they're funding a lot of innovation and discovery. The really important things, though, are space is probably where we're going to solve, at least partially, some of our energy challenges by capturing solar energy perhaps and transmitting it to Earth. It is absolutely where incredibly sophisticated new communication systems will be built. And what most people are not aware of yet is it's also where manufacturing is going to occur in the future. The fourth world is war world. War and technology have always gone hand in glove, and we can see that warfare has embraced and weaponized misinformation. That will continue and increase, likely. And we've also seen massive amounts of work to automate the warrior. Again, that will increase. War world could generate more peace and more security. It could also create more havoc, more societal discord, more violence, and it could have the effect of transferring casualties from the warrior, which is great to protect the warrior, but if that means it transfers to the casualties to the civilian population, that's a bad outcome. And then finally, habitable world. It's clear that technology will not resolve climate change and will not completely answer the questions of adapting to climate change, and it won't solve all the problems of sustainability. But those challenges will not be solved without technological investment and innovation. So these are the worlds that I think technology is generating for us just now. And they will, all of them, each of them be, many, many trillions of dollars within a decade. They already exist today, but they're still quite embryonic, but they are going to grow in impact and importance and in value. And frankly, in ethical dilemmas, because the potential upsides are brilliant. And there are potential downsides. So we have to design that future, which is why I believe that it's very important that businesses take a proactive role. We have all, over the last 30 years, lived in a world which has been characterized by certain qualities, certain values, certain behaviors that are fundamentally changing, not marginally changing, fundamentally changing. And so the intentionality of having a clear view of what you want to contribute to the world, the impact you want to have, the ways you want to shape the future is infinitely more important now than it's ever been, because the range of possibilities it's vast, and some of them are not good, and some of them are really good. And the question, I think, for every leader now is, are we comfortable letting the future be determined by defaults? Or do we want to determine the future by design?
Would you say yes to a software development job outside India? Well, 75% of Indian developers said yes. If you're one of them and your goal is to get a good career abroad, then here's your chance to make it big. Attend Scaler's free masterclass on how to get software development engineer jobs outside India. Get insights on the interview process, the visa application, taxation, and understand other factors which will help you ace your interviews. Click on the link below to register now.
Digital media is transforming today's TV and video landscape. Worldwide, consumer expectations towards media consumption are fundamentally changing. As a result, new players, formats, and usage patterns evolve. What will the future of TV and video look like by 2030? What are the implications for the market players, such as the telecommunication, media, and technology companies of today? After clustering dozens of relevant trends, two clusters with the highest impact and the greatest degree of uncertainty have emerged. One is the future structure of the TV and video market. Will a few global players dominate, or will there be a diverse set of national market players along the whole value chain? The second cluster puts a focus on access to the consumer. Will content or platform owners leverage a direct consumer relationship? And who will have managed best to meet the rapidly changing consumer needs? Based on our scenario thinking methodology, we have developed 4 extreme yet plausible scenarios. In this scenario, a few global digital platform companies have taken over the leading role in aggregation and distribution from national broadcasters. They control the entire TV and video market and have entered all steps along the value chain. Similar to large supermarkets, each of the digital platform companies offers an extensive range of global and national content, only differentiated by some exclusive productions and sports rights. Broadcasting as we know it today has disappeared. Broadcasters have evolved into pure creators of national content. Advertising as well as consumer relationships has also shifted to the digital platforms. Broadcasters are dependent on the revenue shares from digital platform companies. Advertising agencies and traders have disappeared, rendered obsolete by digital platforms' direct models of ad trading. In this world, large global content owners dominate the markets. They have vertically integrated along the entire value chain and started to distribute their content via their own channels, establishing direct customer relationships. Content has become the main differentiating factor, while technology is considered a commodity. Whereas big content owners with costly blockbuster productions benefit from economies of scale, smaller producers have been pushed out of the market. Consequently, the variety of content has decreased, but quality of global productions has reached new dimensions. Broadcasters have survived as suppliers for the global content owners by shifting their focus to the creation of strong local formats, strongly protected by national regulators. Digital platform companies have retreated, becoming a distribution channel focused purely on technical delivery. Content really is king in this world, and as global content owners negotiate directly with advertisers, agencies are losing their relevance. In this scenario, national broadcasters have successfully accomplished digital transformation and secured a strong position in the TV and video ecosystem. They have evolved into digital platforms and established direct customer relationships. National broadcasters and global digital platform companies coexist, guaranteeing a high richness of content. Whilst national broadcasters focus on local quality content, digital platform companies supply global productions and blockbusters. Alliances with national telecommunication providers result in an efficient content distribution via high-performance platforms. Advertising agencies remain in the market and help broadcasters to implement innovative ad formats. Strong media regulation at a national level protects local content production.